everybody, it's the Enlightened Enlisted, your best dressed gamer here, and I wanted to talk to you about the P51 Mustang on Enlisted. Now, Enlisted is a World War II first-person shooter currently in open beta, so if you're looking for a Red Orchestra gunplay replacement, check this game out. Or even better, you can watch me on stream at twitch.tv/EnlightenedEnlisted every Wednesday, Saturday, and Sunday. Link in the description below. Since this game was in closed beta, every American player knows the rockets of the BF-110 are a bitch to deal with, and honestly have probably caused a lot of keyboard and mouse replacement orders. Now, thankfully, we have a counter, and that counter is the P51. I've been using this aircraft for a little over a week now, and in my testing it has given me a lot of insights on how this fighter actually works, but first, let's check out some of the stats of this World War II classic. The P51 has a max speed of 650, but I find it best to use around the 230 range. The rudder is super responsive, and this makes this aircraft easy to fly. Honestly, it's the easiest aircraft to fly in the game. The turn rate is some of the best in the game, and it can easily outturn a BF-109. Now the roll rate is decent, but don't expect to survive in a dogfight. The armaments of this aircraft are 2 M30A1 bombs and 4 Browning 50 cal machine guns, with 300 rounds between them, for you to take that red tail fighter out to fight the Luftwaffe menace. Speaking of that red tail, big nod to the Tuskegee Airmen over there from Gaijin, and as a historian, I really appreciate them putting that into the game. Now, in order to take this aircraft out, you have two options. You can shell out $30 worth of coin, or you can grind out to level 12. Whichever path you choose, here are some tips on how I suggest to use this fighter. First, I would suggest to use this in its historical role as a fighter. It absolutely shreds BF-110s, which are no short supply because everyone wants to spawn in on those. I even had one game where I got 14 kills, 0 deaths, all just from shooting down BF-110s. The second way you can use this aircraft is in close air support on the beaches of D-Day, placing a bomb on top of those MG bunkers, or strafing the hills behind the sea walls where infantry have no tree cover is an effective way to use it. Another way that I've found to use this aircraft is actually taking out AA emplacements in order to pave the way for your P38. So AA is got a little bit struggle when it comes to taking out enemy aircraft, but with the P51 it can absolutely destroy it. Just swoop in, drop the bomb, zoom out. Now this fighter is not a god-tier CAS aircraft, as the 50 cal machine guns do not hurt enemy armor, and the bombs will bounce most of their shrapnel. However, I would really like to see the Mustang's guns actually do some damage to that enemy armor to keep that historical accuracy, but I do understand why developers have not added that to the game in the name of balance. Ammo will also be an issue for a lot of pilots out there. In my stream/testing, I have found that the 300 rounds allows you only to shoot down 2 BF-110s before you have to rearm. So, how does the Mustang compare to the P-38 then? Well, the P-38 is a much better CAS aircraft. Her rockets and guns are better, and both of them will do damage to enemy armor. With that, the P-38 also has more ammo, so it can stay in the fight longer. But if you do get into a dogfight with a BF-110, it's going to be really clunky and not really the most effective as far as air superiority goes. Ultimately, you're going to want to be an air superiority fighter who occasionally strafes the ground or drops bombs on defensive fortifications. I believe that most War Thunder players will be drawn to the Mustang as their skill set will transfer over due to the better flight controls. Now, with the joy of frustrating BF-110 rocket boys and the thanking teammates below looking up to see your red tail holding supremacy of the skies, the P-51 takes its place as a World War II classic, here to stay with speed, aggression, and American muscle. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked it, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down and a comment why. By the way, we've started our own squadron in War Thunder. Link to our Discord in the description below. Be sure to hit that subscribe button with that bell notification, as we are going to be releasing more and more videos here on Enlisted. Thanks, and have a great day.